a lot of pure voice actors have, always mention the fact that voice health is essential to their career. But you, as someone who's done much more live action work,
Yeah.
is there a physical toll that's taken on your body that after like a certain point, you come and you're like, I can't do this anymore. I'm too old for this.
I'm not too old for this. Hopefully, you're never too old for this.
Yeah.
It's physically demanding. It's not working in a mine or something, or on an oil, patch, but there's some demands to it. You have to keep yourself in shape. You learn that as you get older, that your body doesn't bounce back as fast. You can't party so hard, and to take care of yourself, to feed yourself good food and rest when you can.
I mean, some of the characters you play, like canonically, like they're supposed to be fit, like Gaeta and Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, sure.
What is the sort of regimen conditioning that you go through to get into shape like that?
Yeah, I mean, back in those days, it was a lot easier. I run and I play tennis. That's what I do. I try to eat smart. I do not succeed all the time, especially when I'm in Montreal. It's hard. People have different things that work for them. I'm not big on like dieting or depriving myself of things that I love so much to eat. So I just try to find balance, and with the physical stuff, just try to stay active and keep my steps in. So,
like, what does it take to become an actor like you were in Battlestar Galactica and other TV shows? Because as I mentioned, TV shows because it's different from movies.
Sure. Well, it's not that different in some ways. It just takes resilience. You have to be able to get knocked down and get back up off the mat, sometimes daily, sometimes multiple times a week, because you're auditioning for many, many things, and most of those things you don't get. So it takes resilience. It takes some self-belief that, what you have to offer is different from anyone else. And it takes joy, because you have to enjoy the process of creating and the process of even auditioning or learning lines. Some of the more mundane things that you have to do, you have to find joy in it. And if you don't, then you probably end up somewhere on a different path.
A few months ago, I was actually in Vancouver, and we went to visit the UBC campus, and they were shooting Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
Over there.
Sure.
So we had a chance to catch some of that shooting the set, and with all the sort of extras walking around.
Fun.
And they reshot that one shot so many times. Like, we left and they were still reshooting that shot.
Yeah.
And when I think about it, like, for what we see, the final product for a 45-ish minute episode for a live action TV show, that is the final product out of hours and hours and hours of footage.
Yeah, 10 days often.
What is the rhythm like? Like, what's the day-to-day like?
Yeah, it's hurry up and wait. You have to be a bit like a sprinter. You're waiting for hours and hours and hours, and then when it comes time to act, you have to deliver in a very limited amount of time, and you only get so many cracks at it. So yeah, it's high pressure, in some ways high stakes, I guess. Very, very different from live performance, which I've done a lot of too, and certainly different from voice acting too, although there's a little bit of pressure there to, obviously deliver the line. You get lots of takes when you're doing voice stuff, because you're riffing most of the time. But on set, they're long, long days, and you'd be surprised how little acting you do in a day.
You mentioned the makeup trailers earlier.
The hub, that's where all the action
the
is.
hubs, yeah. People always wonder, like, what's going on behind the scenes for these actors? Because, like, we see them playing, but what is it like being on set and like spending all that time working, and then you go back for another makeup? And
hopefully you like the people that you're around. That's film sets, TV sets. They become families for that reason, because you're spending all this time together, you're getting to know each other. I've been lucky to be on several shows where just great people, great crews, great casts and leaders. It can be exhausting. The sort of just the low level kind of grace that it takes all the time to talk to people, yourself included.
Thank you.
But it is it's a pleasure and it's a privilege.